There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Happy Thursday, everyone. This is GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I am sitting in for Anne tonight, so I hope that's all right with everybody. And I'm just going to do some spirit box here tonight. If anyone wants to try to reach a loved one, we'll certainly do our best, right? I mean, as I always say, there's no guarantee to a response, but at the same time, we've been doing some pretty decent stuff lately. So if we don't get your loved ones tonight, we can try another time. It's one of those things that, you know, we don't know why we're not always getting the people we want, and it just doesn't always work as we would like it to. So I just want to kind of prepare those who don't normally see me. For those of you who get interested and think that this is kind of interesting what I do, my regular night is Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Central Time, and I'm just sitting in today. So as you can tell, for those who do watch me on a regular basis, you'll know that it's normally black behind me. It's nighttime, and it's kind of weird to be doing this when it's still light out. Not to say that we don't do paranormal investigations when it's light out. It's just more of the fact that I like it to be dark. Light is not always my friend. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there. I also want to talk a little bit about what we have going on here right now in this place. So I have another table set up right next to me, and I put a bunch of equipment on there. For those of you who don't know, this Ouija board that is on the bottom here, it's 100 years old, over 100 years old. We had a situation with it last year, about a year ago, so we've really grounded it. But I figured this is a good place to put any sort of equipment that I can use here. So what I have here is, for those of you who know this stuff, that's my chair rolling, by the way. I have a REM pod that can go off. That was me that made it go off. We have a bell that's right there. Now it's probably going to move now for a little while. We've had it before where it moves by itself, not ringing, but it moves by itself. We have another bell here, our K2. We have an obelisk, 2 words that's shown up so far, and that is what and shaken. And it's interesting because it said shaken. It said shaken when I dropped something on the board, and the word shaken came out, and that's kind of what I was, shaky or shaken, one of the two, I don't know. So we got that. Going back to the table, now the bell's moving because I moved it. You all saw me move it. We have a flashlight that is set to hopefully go off if Spirit wants to talk. Let's see if we got it. Yep. So you see, it's just barely on. So the hope here is that it'll turn on and off by itself. And then we have this little fun device that just kind of, if you go near it, it kind of lights up. You see that? It's touching a copper wire. That's what makes that work. So that is what we are going to be using tonight, as well, of course, as well as the spirit box. And the spirit box that I tend to use for these, I have about 30 spirit boxes, at least 30 spirit boxes in my possession of all different types. And I, for this, have found that it works the best if we're using the mass-produced SB7 spirit box. And as I always say to people, you know, it's like, the paranormal investigators who have a bias towards it is always going to say, well, this doesn't work. I disagree. I think a lot of you who watch me on a regular basis would disagree because you have heard your loved ones come through, and that's what we're going to try to do tonight. Normally I'm on for about an hour, 15, hour and a half on Sunday nights, but that's because there's no one behind me. I'm pretty sure there's somebody behind me, and so what we're going to do is going to kind of move through things pretty quickly. What I like to do is I like to spend time trying to reach our loved ones, trying to get everything that we can from spirit. But then for the last 5 to 10 minutes, what I really like to do is see if there's any spirits that need help being crossed over, and we'll cross them over. As I always say, this is a community doing this. This is not just me doing this. I don't want you to put your energy out there, but I want you to put your intention out there. Your intention is going to be what is making this work, not your energy. Because once you put your energy into it, then it starts draining you, and we don't want anything to happen to you. Okay, so we got that going. I got a scroll that I'm gonna I got a sorry, I was just reading a comment here. It's thinks it's rubbish. I've had one, family never came through. I'm just going to start with that. That's your opinion. I'm not going to try to dissuade you from it. We've had some luck here. And not even luck. We've had spirits come through. We've had people talk to us. It's not as clear always as we would like it to be, but we do get stuff that comes through. I've been using Spirit Box for about 7 years now, and I've had some amazing responses. I'm sorry that it hasn't worked for you. But it also takes some patience. And that's the thing. It really does take patience. It's not something like when we started up. Sometimes we get something right away. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to warm up and get spirits acclimated. And once again, it's totally up to you if you believe it. And there's nothing wrong if you don't believe it. Okay, that is your opinion, and you are more than welcome to it. And I sincerely mean that. Okay, I just want to get something going here. Just my URL on the bottom if you want to, seek me out or whatever later. Why don't we do this? Let's do protection, okay? What I like to do is I like to protect myself and ask you to protect yourselves. You never know what, oh, and Scott, I do appreciate that. I really do. And like I said, honestly, everyone has their own opinion on how stuff works, and it works for some, doesn't work for others for various reasons. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your honesty with that. And if you're sticking around and watching, hopefully something there is of interest to you. So just wanted to thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. Protect yourselves, okay? And this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to do a little bit extra for myself tonight. First, I'm going to use what we call Florida water, which is a way to make sure that, normally I'll use this afterwards also, just to make sure. And then I'm going to use a little bit of holy water tonight. Just some stuff been kind of happening, and just want to make sure that we are safe, okay? And now for yourselves, what I would like to recommend is just stay calm for a second, right? Sit there with me and just think about, good stuff. Think about everything, and think about a light emanating from your heart, okay? It's a small light, and it just starts glowing, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And the whole idea of this light is that it starts overwhelming you, and it starts covering you, okay? And once that light starts covering you, it's protection. It's like an armor. It's like a shield, and it covers you, and it should be covering you from any bad spirits that are going to pop on here. There shouldn't be. We only talk to spirits of love and light, but extend that wall of protection to everywhere that you can see. Cover your pets with it, cover your children with it. Just imagine it going all over the place. And when you do so, then you are going to, be protected, okay? And that's what we want to be, is protected. What I like to do also before we get going here, and also I can answer questions through the pendulum. It's one of my favorite things to use, one of my favorite tools to use. We're going to start it at a still base. Not so still, am I? Let's see here. Can you show me yes, please? Going back and forth. Can you show me no, please? Going circular. I just want to talk to spirits and ask if you'll talk to us tonight. I'm using the spirit box so everyone can hear you. You can hear your own voice. My name is Greg, and I'd like to talk with you all tonight, especially if your family is here listening. They'd love to hear your voice. We're not trying to exploit you. All we're trying to do is hear your voice and communicate. This also goes for spirits that are not family members. Please feel free to talk to us. Please feel free to give us your name. Once again, we're not here to exploit you. All we want to do is communicate with you. Will you talk to us tonight, please? We are going in the yes pattern. So we are going to hopefully have a decent night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's do it. If anyone wants me to ask a question via the pendulum, let me know. We don't have to use Spirit Box all night. In fact, spirits, don't forget, there is this lovely table that you can use to communicate with us. You don't have to use Spirit Box. You can use one of the devices that are on the table to communicate. There's all sorts of things, but all we ask is try to be orderly when talking to us, because I know a lot of you probably want to come through and it comes through as clutter at that point. Just having some water. I get very thirsty doing these. Okay, let's see. Let's do it. I also have a K2 next to me that sometimes goes off. It's separate from everything else. My recording device that I always use, as I always say too, that you lose about 90% of what's being said if you're not recording it and go back and check on it later, okay? So you do want to do that if at all possible, so that you can hear what's being said. You know, Cindy, I can ask that question. I can already tell you that it's already open. You may not think it's open, but it is open. It hasn't closed. Real fast. I'll let it kind of slow down here for a second. Show me yes, please. Show me no, please. Thank you. Can I speak to Cindy's spirit guides, please? Thank you. Is Cindy's third eye ever going to reopen? It is. Look at it. It's moving to the yes. And right now, I see that you said you're very blocked. Has your third eye been closed? Has her third eye been closed? It's going in the no, okay? Saying no. Is the block, well, I moved it that time, sorry. Is the block from her? Cindy, you are perpetuating, try saying that, the block. You're in your own head, so to speak. Try not to. Sometimes it was, and I called it out. But my hand is not moving the chain. Sorry, Mark. It's not your. You're in your own head with that, and I think if you're able to just let it all go, just kind of try to relax it out, I think you're going to be fine on that. Okay. So let's start up the spirit box. I'm going to do a reverse sweep on it. All right. Let's do it. I'll turn it up a bit. Are there any spirits here with us right now? You know, I almost thought I heard my name there. Am I correct? Do you have any relatives here watching us tonight? I'm not getting a ton at the moment. How many spirits are in this room with me right now? Could I get a number, please? Now, I thought I heard 8. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought I heard it again. Did you hear that? Spirit just said, help me. Did you all hear that? Spirit that said, help me, what is your name? Spirit, you need help crossing over? Remember to speak, try to speak clearly as possible, or try to come through as clearly as possible. It's hard for us to understand, okay? All right. Let's see if we can do something here. Once again, I can't guarantee a response, but we'll do our best, okay? All right, Jennifer. Don't just say I love you. Can I hear my grandma Barbara Jones? Does she have any messages for my daughter? Barbara Jones, are you around? Are you here by chance? Can you understand us? Your granddaughter Jennifer wants to reach out to you. Barbara, are you there, Barbara? Yeah, sorry. Yes, that is it. Yeah. Barbara, can you say Jennifer's name? You just need to say your name for us, please. Or Maddie, you think that was Barbara that said hello? We're getting a lot of stuff here, but I don't know how. All right, spirits, can you try to, if we're asking for someone, try to allow them to come through, please? Jennifer, we're going to try for your grandmother later, too, okay? If you hear something that sounds like her voice, could you let me know, please, okay? Well, of course, while I was talking, sounded like Jennifer came through. Anyone else hear that by chance? Hey there. Hope you're having a good night. Good night. What are you talking about? Exactly. I heard something like that too. I really did. Scott, what's your brother's name? We'll do our best. But please have an open mind to it also. I'm not saying you wouldn't, but it all helps. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. See, can you hear the voices are coming through more? I don't think that's coincidence. Amy from my own state, we're not too far from each other. All right, Maddie. Your stepfather, Johnny, huh? Any spirits want to use any of the devices over here? There's a lot. If it's easier for you, please do so. Can you make the red dot go off for us, please? The antenna. Do you all remember who watched it with me? The bell moving that one night? That was pretty crazy. All right, Johnny. Your stepdaughter, Maddie, would like to get a hold of you. You see my voice. Johnny, can you say Maddie's name for us, please? Let us know that you're here. What about Maddie? What do you want? We want to hear, Johnny, we want to hear your voice. I don't know if that was you, but could you say your stepdaughter's name for us? Maddie. Hello. Hello. Who's Douglas? Do you hear that? Good. Hey there. It's always good to see you, Gary. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. All right, Scott. Oh, sorry, I'm moving my wrist. I'll do my best, okay? Simon, are you able to talk to us, please? Your brother Scott would like to hear from you. Scott, if you can't talk to this, can you make one of the devices go off over here, please? Or could you say either your name or Scott's name, please? Someone just said Africa, which is pretty interesting because that's a 3-syllable word. To get 3 syllables coming out of the box is pretty cool. Simon, you may not be here, you may not want to talk or whatever, but if you can, you certainly make a lot of people happy if you could just say hello. Can you say your brother's name for me, please?
Yeah.
Anybody else just here named Doug? Female just said Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah? Doug, are you here? So Simon, Scott, excuse me, I haven't heard your brother. Simon, if you want to come through anytime, you're more than welcome to. Africa again. Yes, I believe so. I do believe so. I just wanted to kind of focus on Doug one more time. Doug, if you're here, you are more than welcome to make one of these devices go off over at the table over here.
Really?
Yeah, really. I'm pretty sure I can hear you. Feel free to come in. Doug, feel free to come in again, but once the box is off, you're gone, okay? So, let's get back to it. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Your dad. Leland, your daughter would like to talk with you. Are you here to talk to her? Leland, excuse me. Do you visit your daughter? Leland, if you're here, can you say anything to us, please? It's interesting what we're getting in here tonight, that's for sure. Apple, are you here? Your name came through again. Do you have a message for Apple? There's someone who came here Sunday on my Sunday show. His name was Apple, and the box said Apple. Some spirit said Apple numerous times throughout the entire run. Just said it again. Have a good night, Valerie. Thank you for stopping in. That's what I was thinking, too. Very much so. How many spirits are with me right now? Can I get a number, please? Can I get a roll call of names, please? Who's here? Or do you not want to talk? Do you not want to talk to us? You think? I thought I heard Ivan. Did you hear Lance? Yeah, how was that? Be interested to know what app you're using and whatnot. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. The words on the out list are what, W-H-A-T, and shaken, S-H-A-K-E-N. Just going through comments. There's one in particular I was looking for. Once I find it again, I will put it up. Female voice just came through. All right, James. I'm so sorry for your loss. I lost my dad 5 years ago, and it is very difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. James, your son James would like to talk with you. James, are you here? Can you say hi to your son or give him a message, please? Quiet. It's all quiet. Is there Bridget here by chance? I thought I heard Bridget. Seems like a lot of voices saying the same thing to me, but I can't make out what's being said. It's 2 words. Is anyone else catching that by chance? James, we're just hoping that you're here to say hello to your son. He never got to say goodbye to you, and it's obvious that it stayed with him. Did you hear James' name come through the box? James, did you hear any of that? Happy birthday. Yeah, I heard that too. Well, I do have a candle lit next to me. There, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, Amanda, let's see here. Can I see if I can get a hold of my grandpa Eddie? I've been missing him a lot lately, and I'd love to know if he's here with me. Grandpa Eddie, are you here to talk to your granddaughter? Can you say something to your granddaughter Amanda? She misses you. Just so you know, are you able to let her know that you're with her, whether it's just giving her that feeling where she is or whatever, just to let her know that that you are there for her? Can you do that for her, please? Yeah? Because it sounds like that she needs it. Yeah, some people thought that they heard your name or your dad's name come through a few times, actually. Are there any spirits from the St. Michael area here, where I live? All the old buildings in St. Michael are being torn down. Did you hang out in those buildings? It's very sad that all that is going away. I know, yes. I do. Yeah. Do you have places to go? A number of people have heard Roland's name. That sounds like Edward. That's where I live, at St. Michael. Roland? Are you Roland or are you looking for Roland? I heard Edward. So we're on the same track. Did you just hear Robert? Robert's name came through. Are you guys hearing swearing? Spirits, just remember, we're only dealing with spirits of love and above. We only want to hear spirits in love and above, okay? If you do not reach that criteria, then you have to leave. Here we go. Bridget, how long have you been on here? Your name has been said already tonight. Have you been on here for a while? Because your name has been said, Bridget. Uncle Alan, are you here for Bridget? Have you been here for her? Hello. We just got a hello. Bridget, did you hear your name earlier? Did you hear me say that your name was said? Good. Uncle Alan, has that been you that's been saying her name? You don't happen to have a husband that passed or anything, do you? Because when I asked if it was Uncle Ellen, it sounded like the box said her husband. That could be way off. But I'm just telling you what I hear. All right, Chantel. You've been patient. I'm sorry for your loss. Lance, are you here? Chantal wants to reach out to you. Are you here? She wants to apologize, so I doubt that she needs to. Lance, are you okay? Have you been able to cross over? Lance, do you need to cross over?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's see. I think that was Lance. Yeah. Yeah, because and I don't think he's passed. Or sorry, he's passed. He has crossed. All right. So we're gonna try. Lance, do you want to cross tonight? We're gonna cross over everybody who needs to be crossed. All right, spirits, do you need to cross? I do. Okay. I'm here to help. We're here to help, okay? This is where I need everybody to join in with me, okay? What we're going to do is we are going, I just need your intention, folks, not your energy, and we're going to open up a portal of light that's going to allow spirits to cross, that need to cross over, okay? Spirits, are you ready to cross? All right, let's do this. Spirits, we're going to open up a light, and it's going to be your guide. It's going to get bigger, and that is where you need to go to cross over. It doesn't matter what you've done in your human life. Every spirit deserves to be able to cross over. Do you see the light? Good. Yeah? Are you going towards it? Are you going to the light? Go to it. Don't be afraid of it. There's going to be a loved one on the other side or a spirit guide who will take it over from there, okay? I feel like someone's reaching out their hand through the light to get you over. Do you see the hand? Do you see the gesture? Have you all had the opportunity to cross? Cross. The light's open for you. It's the pathway. It's your pathway. Take it. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's what we're here for. Thank you. Have you crossed? Has everyone crossed that needed to cross? Just remember you're loved, okay? You're not alone. Okay? All right. With this, I shut down my session. We shut down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you, spirits. Thank you. Now, I know that there's still people who want to reach out to loved ones. If I'm here next week, we can try that. Sunday night's my normal night. I will be on at 10 p.m. Central Time. We can try reaching out to your family. We can try reaching out to your loved ones. As you can see, it worked for some, not for everybody, and I apologize for that. I just want you to know that we will do our best to reach out to those and know that there's a reason why we're not, if they're not coming through. Before we go, we got to close the circle now, okay? We've talked to a lot of spirits tonight, not all the ones that we wanted to. And if you've heard correctly, there were some that are swearing. And I'm not quite sure what that is. I have my thoughts, but I just want to say that that we need to kind of shut the door on this session, and doing so that spirits are no longer allowed to talk with us unless you're a loved one. But if you're not a loved one, you have to go now. This session is over. We shut the door. We close the door in the session. Literally cut the ties to the session, okay? You need to cut them, folks, because we don't want spirit to take your energy or to attach themselves to you. It happens quite a bit. If you have salt, wear salt with you when you're doing these. I have my candle lit, and I also have my Florida water, and I am going to, I'm just going to do a little bit of holy water, because some days you just want to have holy water with you. I love your positivity. This is what I live for. Thank you very much. Last week on Sunday, someone's called it bull crap. Tonight we go that extra mile to make it a little bit more special, and I appreciate that. I really do. For those of you who are interested in more of what I'm doing or any of my sessions or whatnot, or if you need help with anything, send me a line. I'm on Facebook. You can friend me on Facebook, Greg Bakun. You could just use my name, and you can friend me if you wish. I also have on Facebook, Parafriends Events, Minnesota GhostBox. And then, of course, you can reach me if you want help with a paranormal investigation or a consultation. I have a lot of friends all over the place that I can help you get the resources you need if you need something, okay? Just want to help you if you need that. Also, of course, I'd like to point out that Miss Anne normally is on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. And the time I'm on right now, she does the one-question readings, which are brilliant. Also, you can schedule a reading with her at www.onae.org. That's ONAE.org. If you want to get a personal reading, which, you know, those are great. They really are. Let's see here. Just a couple of things here. So I heard voices, items in my kitchen disappearing. There's never too late to close the circle. Just do so, ground yourself. You know, you don't have, I mean, all you need is just to kind of meditate and just ground in, just tell them this is your house. This is your, this is your space. They're not welcome. And if that doesn't work, let me know. Okay. Let's see here. And then you are very welcome. She is amazing, isn't she? If anyone has anything else, send me a note. Once again, I'm on Sundays at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do the same sort of thing. I'm a little disappointed. We did not get anything from the table tonight. So normally we get something, but we got very, very little. So I apologize for that. Not that we have any control over it, but yeah, it's what it is. Oh, I see. Psychic readings. I do not. Ane does. The person who I just talked about, she does psychic readings, and she's on at the time that I'm on right now. She's normally on this time. I'm taking her spot, but I'm going to say she's the best. So definitely check it out if you can. I know you're in the UK, so if you can, check it out or check out some of her videos. And you're more welcome to submit a one-question reading. Thank you all very much. Thank you all for putting up with me. I'm a poor substitute for Ane, but I appreciate the time, and I appreciate your patience as we go through this. For those of you who are interested, I will see you Sunday. For those of you who are just checking me out, I hope that we piqued your interest. Why don't we say that? So thank you all very much, and I will talk to you on Sunday. Take care, everyone, and good night.